Welcome to my favorite adventure point-and-click games list. I hope you will find something for yourself here. Broken Sword series. It's a true classic no point-and-click fan should miss. Maybe third and fourth games are not very good, but they still have that vibe and great story. Other three are absolute must-own. Georgie and Nicole are lovable characters, the hand-drawn graphics of the first two games aged very well and still looks great today. Good puzzles, great story and voice acting. What else would you want? Another classic, The Last Express. This one is really old and it's been ahead of its time when released. It has an interesting gameplay mechanic where time is always ticking and one wrong decision and it's game over. This game still looks decent today and will grant you a unique experience. It should be pretty cheap on sale, so don't miss out on this game. The Book of Unwritten Tales series is very underrated. It's full of humor, lovable characters, good puzzles, interesting world, and these games are pretty long. The Book of Unwritten Tales games need more attention. They have everything you want in a point-and-click game. Every point-and-click fan should check this out. And yet another underrated or maybe forgotten game, King's Quest. King's Quest blends the classic point-and-click gameplay with modern mechanics. This is one of those rare cases where this works very well. The story takes you through King Graham's life and tells you a beautiful tale. Basically everything in this game is 10 out of 10. Music, voice acting and graphics. This game is simply amazing. Next one is Dreamfall series. But I'm gonna talk about Dreamfall Chapters because I like this the most. Dreamfall Chapters is the latest game in Dreamfall saga. You will travel from dystopian future to the magical world seeking answers and meeting interesting and strange characters in strange places. It has some good puzzles and choices which matter. And there's also a stunning world awaiting you if you'll buy this game. It also looks pretty impressive graphically. Franbow is a point-and-click game for the fans of horror. It might remind you a horror version of Alice in Wonderland. It has challenging puzzles, great world design and terrifying story, which makes this game one of the best in the genre. Gabriel Knight is another underrated game, or maybe forgotten. This is a remake of an old game. It has a unique atmosphere and vibe, and you only can feel that when playing Gabriel Knight. Great stories, sometimes funny but unforgettable voice acting, and really challenging puzzles make this game worth buying for every point-and-click fan. New Sherlock Holmes games are not traditional point-and-click games, but I don't know where to put it, so I'm putting it here. This is another game trying something new in adventure genre. It looks pretty good graphically and has some interesting gameplay mechanics. You need to look for clues, and when you collect enough of them, you need to make connections and find who the criminal is. A very nice story, engaging gameplay, and of course Sherlock and Watson. Give this game a chance. This one I really don't know where to put it, because it blends many genres into one. Adventure? Check. RPG? Check. Narrative? Check. Choices? Check. It's a unique and original game. You can look for clues using different methods. You can even miss the clue if you do something wrong and there's no going back. Same applies to some areas. You can't visit all of them. It all depends on your choices. And the mystery story will keep you occupied until the end. And the last one is the whole Magicai catalog. Another quite unique game series. Magicai has made a lot of point-and-click games, and all of them are worth attention more or less. They have a unique style and atmosphere, especially the Blackwell series. Their games have that charm which you fall in love with. The games are pretty cheap on sales, so check them out. So, thank you for watching. I hope you have found something you liked. Check out my other videos. If you liked it, then subscribe, and bye bye.